Have you ever been so busy thinking that you forgot to actually live? You replay conversations. Imagine arguments that never happen. Overthink every decision. And somehow, the more you think, the more stuck you become. If that sounds like you, this video might explain why. Because the problem isn't that you think too much. The problem is, your brain never learned when to stop. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why overthinking happens. And how to finally break free from it. Let's start with something simple. Imagine it's 11 p.m. You should be sleeping. But your mind has other plans. What if I fail the exam? What if they don't like me? What if I made the wrong choice? One thought becomes 10. 10 become 100. An hour passes. You're still awake. Nothing changed. Except your stress. Sound familiar? Here's what's happening. Your brain thinks it's protecting you. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by constantly looking for danger. Today, the danger isn't a tiger. It's embarrassment. Failure. Rejection. Your brain treats these like life or death situations. So it keeps searching for answers. Even when there aren't any. That's why overthinking feels impossible to stop. Your brain thinks it's helping. But it's actually trapping you. Here's the first habit that makes overthinking worse. Trying to make the perfect decision. Students do this every day. Which subject should I study first? Should I start now or after dinner? What's the best study method? You spend 20 minutes planning. Instead of 5 minutes doing. Here's something psychology teaches us. Action creates clarity. Not the other way around. Successful people don't always have perfect plans. They start. Then adjust. So the next time you're stuck, give yourself just 1 minute. Start reading. Write one sentence. Solve one question. Once you begin, your brain usually wants to keep going. That's called the momentum effect. Starting is often the hardest part. Now here's another trap. Replaying the past. Maybe someone looked at you strangely. Maybe your teacher corrected you in class. Maybe you said something awkward. Hours later, you're still thinking about it. But here's the truth. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to remember your small mistakes. Think about yesterday. Can you remember every awkward thing someone else did? Probably not. And neither can they. Your mind is zooming in on moments that everyone else has already forgotten. Don't let one tiny moment steal your entire day. Now let's talk about something many students never realize. Overthinking steals your energy. Not because thinking is bad, but because your brain is running in circles. Imagine leaving your phone open with dozens of apps running. The battery drains fast. Your brain works the same way. Every unfinished worry. Every imaginary conversation. Every what if uses mental energy. By the time you actually need to study, you're already exhausted. That's why rest isn't just sleeping. Sometimes, rest means letting go of thoughts that don't deserve your attention. So what can you do today? Here's a simple habit. Whenever you catch yourself overthinking, ask one question. Can I do something about this right now? If the answer is yes, take one small action. If the answer is no, let it go. Not because it's easy, but because thinking about it won't change it. Remember this. Your thoughts are not always facts. Just because your mind says something doesn't make it true. The goal isn't to stop thinking. The goal is to stop believing every thought that appears. If you've been overthinking for months, or even years, I want you to hear this. You're not weak. You're not broken. You simply have a brain that's trying a little too hard to protect you. And once you understand how it works, you can train it. One small step at a time. Progress doesn't come from having fewer thoughts. It comes from giving those thoughts less control over your life. So tomorrow, don't wait until you feel confident. Don't wait until every doubt disappears. Take one small step anyway. Because action is stronger than anxiety. And every step forward makes your mind a little quieter. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who overthinks everything. And remember, your mind is powerful. But you are the one who decides where it goes. See you in the next video.